Hello friends, and welcome to Marie Green Yoga here on YouTube. We are going to do our yoga practice for our 13th session of these 30 days of yoga, where we are aiming for different peak poses. And it is also layered between 30 days of Pilates fusion if you would like to take a look at those too and prepare or recover or something in between our practices together to stay nice and strong in our core at the very same time, if you would enjoy that too. And today we are going into a pose called Mermaid pose, where we are having some deep stretches to prepare for in our quads, and then we'll find a back bend somewhere in the middle of this practice. So I'm glad you're here. We are going to start by sitting comfortably, maybe have a block handy, and maybe you're sitting on a pillow or just simply sitting however you would like to. Hands in your lap or onto your legs. I like to have my palms facing up, and we're going to start with 3 Ujjai breaths. So to begin with, we just pull our ears back and stack our spine nice and evenly. Sit bones are even onto either the floor or a block, and the sacrum is lifted, lower back is naturally curved, chest is lifted, shoulders away from the ears, and chin in, and we have a free, nice, clear path for the breath at the whole front of the body and out to all its places where it needs to go. For now, we take the tongue into the roof of the mouth and exhale all the air out, making some nice breath through the nose. If it works, if it doesn't, by all means, breathe through your mouth, of course. And from here, we're going to inhale 3 to 5 counts and calming our senses and our nervous system and bringing ourselves into the awareness of our deepest part of our body. And holding for a moment and exhaling the air out. All the way out to the seat, holding for a moment, and then inhale all the way in. Holding at the top and exhaling. Holding at the end and inhaling one more. And holding and exhaling. And holding and coming back to our neutral breath, where the breath comes and goes however it likes in its appropriate radio where it needs to go. And from here, take your arms up to the sky. A nice big inhale. Take your right wrist over to the left side, coming into the side of the shoulder, coming into this whole side body, and switch second side, up and over. Starting seated today. We'll do one more, taking it all the way up and over. And up and over, scooping the belly in, getting into the lower back as well. And then from here, arms can come to the sky and the right arm can come behind. And we give a little push onto the elbow and stretching our triceps, and the hand comes down to the space between the shoulder blades. And then we'll switch to the second side and take the left elbow with the right hand and give it a nice little nudge down and stretch the tricep, shoulder, and the left palm comes to the space between the shoulder blades. And we'll stay here for another breath. And then we inhale and exhale and take the arms out to the side and roll the shoulders 3 times all the way to the back. up and back and up and back and around. And then from here, I'm going to stay seated. I'm going to switch my way around. You can see the arms. And then from here, we are going to take the right arm back out and up and take it to the back and have our palm facing in and give a little nudge to the elbow. We can certainly stay right here, or we can take the left arm out, internally rotate, and find either maybe our shirt, our pants, or maybe we'll bring in a strap and find a nice connection from hand to hand, and pressing with their fists into the back of the heart and lifting nice and tall. Shoulder opening, chest opening, and our little preview of our mermaid hold with our leg. And then slowly switching to the second side, arms down, and we'll take the left arm up and palm facing down and in towards the center of our shoulder blades, and give a little push with your right hand, nice and even. Knit the ribs together. Maybe we'll stay here. Maybe we'll take our right arm out and internally rotate, and then find our hands maybe behind us. Maybe we'll use a strap. Maybe we'll take a hold of our shirt and or yoga gear that we have access to with our hands, or maybe we'll keep one hand down and one hand up. Push your hands into the back of the heart. Notice the difference in your shoulders, and we send a little extra breath in there. And one more breath here. And slowly release and take the arms back up, and exhale, hands back down, and we'll roll our shoulders 3 more times. And inhale and exhale, and then from there come up to tabletop, please. Take the block to the side. We might use the blocks for our pigeon poses when we get there to prepare for our mermaid. Second finger forward, tabletop, tuck your toes, arch the spine to the sky, broaden into the lower back by the hugging of the front side, and inhale, extend back out, and exhale, press your hands, your knees, your toes, and press your belly in towards the front of the spine. All of the muscles are supporting, and inhale, extending away, and one more, exhaling and really holding on to the front side, finding our midline, floating ribs to the top of the hips, and slowly making your way back down. Upper arm bones plugs in, and belly is nice and organized. Tuck the toes, come to down dog with bent knees, and pedal your right heel down and your left heel down, and your right and your left. Press the palms, lift the upper arm bones. Inhale and exhale. And one more each side. And then from here, find your down dog. Give yourself a few breaths here. Lift upper arm bones, get into the space between shoulder blades, and take a walk with your feet over to the hands. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, feed your hands under the knees, bend into your knees. And exhale, hinge and fold. Uttanasana. And inhale 2 more times, hands underneath the knees. And exhale, hinge and fold. And last one, inhale, hands under the knees, extend, and exhale, hinge and fold. And then we'll take our hands to the hips, elbows to the sky, root your feet, and come to standing and release the hands. Inhale, arms to sky, palms together if it's available, and exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, place your hands, step to plank pose, please. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. Holding your plank pose, finding the front side, finding stability, hugging the muscles, and then from there lower all the way down to the mat, and untuck your toes, pull yourself forward and up to your cobra, shoulders to the back, pull the ears back, and exhale, release. And from here, come back to child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. Keep your arms as far forward as you can, and then make your way back up to tabletop to downward facing dog. And from here, bring your feet all the way together. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Right leg up to the sky, horizon, knee to sky. And take your knee to left elbow to right elbow. And knee to left elbow to right elbow. And one more. Knee to left elbow to right elbow. And step your right foot between the hands. Come with your left knee down. Inhale, Anjasana, arms to sky. Come forward in your outer hips. Pull your right heel towards your right seat. You can take your hands, interlace behind your head, elbows to front. Lift up and back and up and back. Hands can be supported for the head, and we can stay right here. Maybe extending the arms towards the sky, squeezing the biceps around the ears. And exhale, release hands on each side of our right foot and come to Ardha Hanuman, heel down, toes up, arch the belly, arch the spine, fold forward. And one more breath here. And gently come to the front, step it back, downward facing dog. And bring your feet together, come up on your toes, bend your knees, take your left leg up to the sky, bend your knee up here, and take your left knee to your right elbow, to your left elbow, and bringing it back up, and knee to right elbow, to left elbow, and back up, and one more, to the right elbow, and left elbow, and back up. And then we'll step our left foot between the hands. Take your right knee down. Inhale, arms to sky. Come forward in your hips. Lift nice and tall on your side body. Hands behind the head. Elbows to the front. Lift up and back and up and back and up and back. And another breath here. And then taking your arms maybe up to the sky. Squeezing the biceps around the ears. Lifting side body nice and long. And one more breath. And exhale, release hands on each side. From here, extend into Ardha Hanuman. Left heel down, toes up, hinge and fold forward. Give ourselves a few breaths right here, pulling that left hip back, stacking the back knee and the hip. And then gently from here, coming forward, supporting the hands, and step back to downward facing dog. We bind it together with a vinyasa, shoulders and wrists stacked, plank pose, lower all the way down, untuck your toes. Inhale forward and up to cobra, and exhale, taking it back down, push back, child's pose, big toes together, knees apart, and make your way back up to tabletop and to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. This time around, take your feet back together and up on your toes, bend your knees, take your right leg to the horizon sky. From your core, lift your leg, knee to chest, and bringing it back out, knee to nose, arch your spine, and back out, and knee to third eye, big hugging in, and bringing it back out, and step your foot between your hands, come to high crescent lunge, arms to sky, and sinking nice and deep into the front leg, 90 degrees. We'll take the hands behind the head, elbows to sky, and reaching up and back, and up and back, and maybe extending arms to sky, squeezing the biceps around the ears, stretching into that left quad, lower belly. One more breath. And exhale, release hands on each side of your right foot. Step back, down dog. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, left leg up to horizon, sky. Press the palms, lift your core, knee to chest. And bringing it back out. And knee to nose. Hug the front side. And back out, and knee to third eye. And extending back out. Step your foot between the hands. High crescent lunge. Rooting down, reaching up. Palms parallel, and then hands behind the head. Elbows to front and lifting up and back and up and back. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. So we are feeling that nice stretching the right quad. And arms up to sky. Squeeze the arms around the biceps around the ears. And lifting and lifting and lifting. And exhale, release. Hands on each side of the foot. Step back, down dog. And make your way over into plank and lower all the way down. And inhale to your cobra. And exhale all the way back down. Push back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And make your way back up to tabletop, to down dog. And inhale and exhale. Lift your upper arm bones. One more nice deep breath here. Coming up onto your toes, bend your knees, take a look between the hands and take a step or a hop over to your hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. And hands to hips, elbows to sky. Root your feet and come to standing. Bring your feet together, hands to the side. Bend your knees and we'll step feet wide apart. And coming into Prasarita Padottanasa with your toes slightly tucked in and heels slightly out to the side. Hands to the side and hands to hips, elbows to the back. Lift your heart. Lift your shoulders up and back, roll them away from your ears, and gently push your hips slightly forward. And exhale, hinge and fold forward. Prasarita Padottanasana, hands can stay on hips. Bend in slightly to your knees so your ankles and your hips are in the same kind of stacking above and below at an angle. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, head towards the floor, stretch into the back of the legs and release. And taking your hands to the mat and extend your arms all the way up. And then from here, coming over into Skandasana with your right toe slightly turned out and elbow to the side, and taking your left toes up and heel down. And we'll stay here. And coming over to the right side, Anjasana, twist, monkey twist, left knee down, left hand down, sweep the right arm up to the sky, come forward in the hips, take your right hand to your left foot, palm into back of the foot, pressing the palm and the foot into each other, lifting up and back and up and back and up and back. And then we'll sink a little deeper and press the foot away from the quad. And slowly release, hands to the floor, and bring your right elbow in towards your right knee, and take your left heel down and toes up. And other side, left elbow, left inner knee, right heel down, toes up, adductors, hip opening. We stay another breath here, and then we flip ourselves over to the front side and take our right knee down, right hand slightly out to the side, low lunge, monkey twist or Anjasana twist. Left arm up, bend your elbows, hand to foot. Press your hand and your foot into each other, shoulder blades onto the back, pull the ears back. Press your hand and your foot strongly into each other, stretch into your right quad, and then we'll give ourselves a push away with the foot and the hand. Another breath here. And exhale, release. Hands all the way down and left elbow in towards the left knee. And then we'll make our way back onto our pigeon-toed Prasarita Padottanasa. Heel of the hands align with the heel of the feet. Arch the belly. Take the top of the head to the floor, block or floor, or maybe off the floor. Stretch the back of the legs. Inhale and exhale. And gently extend the arms, hands to hips, elbows to sky. And then we'll come all the way back up and step the feet back together and hands to side and come to the front of our mat. And bring the big toes together and take a pause. Inhale and exhale. Hands to heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, palms together. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. And inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step to downward facing dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come up onto the toes. Bend your knees. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Press your ankle into the top of the knee and your right knee back. Your left leg is bent. Getting into a figure four, like a pre-prep for pigeon pose. Lifting nice and tall in the sacrum, stretching your IT band, your glutes. One more breath here. And slowly bring the right leg up to the sky. Big, wide open. And take your right foot outside of your right hand. Stay nice and tall on your back foot and diagonally turn your right toes out, and then from here karate chop your pinky toe side down and moving a little bit back and forth, getting into the rotators, IT band, side of the hip, coming a little bit forward and back, and one more. Inhale and exhale, and then stepping it all the way back and moving about. And come up onto toes, bend your knees, take your left ankle over your right knee, and karate chop your right ankle into the top right knee, left knee out to the side. Inhale and exhale, and sweep your left leg up and back, and lifting it up, and then we'll step the foot outside of your left hand, externally rotate your toes out, karate chop your pinky toe side down and open up into our left foot so we can see the whole plantar side, and then we get that nice turn in the left rotators on the hip, IT band, lower back, glutes. Move back and forth a little bit. One more here. Inhale and exhale. And then we'll step ourselves back into downward facing dog. Come forward to plank pose and lower all the way down. And inhale into cobra. And exhale. Come all the way back and push back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. We're going to come back up to tabletop and tuck the toes. And before we even come to down dog, let's take our blocks and put them on each side so we have them all ready in case we feel like using them for our pigeon pose. We're prepping with blocks on each side and of our mat, and then we'll make our way to downward facing dog. Step your right foot between your hands. And then from here, we're going to walk our right foot over to the left side. So right foot goes opposite side. Take your block and stack it so it's underneath your right femur, and your right knee comes out to the side, and your right ankle, shin goes to the left side. Here we are in pigeon pose. The knee is slightly out, and we have the back toes tucked. We have some good support to stretch into our pigeon pose and prepping for our mermaid pose. Arms up and back. Let's take our arms up to the sky and bring them all the way up. Nice big lift from hips to shoulders. Karate chop your right pinky toe down, back toes are tucked, and then exhale from here. We'll lean our way all the way forward, forearms to the mat. Extend out through the top of the head. And we inhale and exhale. Give yourself a few breaths here. And bringing ourselves back up. And take your right leg up and away, and your block out to the side. And make your way over to plank pose. We'll take a vinyasa, lower ourselves all the way down, untuck your toes. inhale to cobra, and exhale, bring yourself back down, push back, child's pose, big toes together, knees apart, and make your way back up. Tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Step your left foot between your hands and walk your left foot over to the right side of your mat. Take your block and place it so it lands underneath your femur, and put your femur on it. The knee comes out to the angle to the left side, and your back toes are tucked. The left ankle is over towards the right side. You bring it so it's comfortable. It's shins in, thighs out. It is adjustments for ankles, for knees, for hips. And then we'll take our nice seat here. Pull the left hip back, your right hip forward, arms to the sky, lift your belly in, release lower back, give it some good space, and nice and tall right here. Inhale and exhale. And bringing it all the way back down, and come down with your forearms to the mat, and extending out through the top of the head. And another few breaths right here. And slowly bringing your way back up, and hands to the side, and help your way back up to downward facing dog. Remove your blocks from your mat. You might use them again for your next version of pigeon pose. For now, come to down dog and make your way over to plank. Lower all the way down, elbows tucked in, untuck toes. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, coming back down. Push back to child's pose. One breath, and slowly make your way back up. Tabletop and downward facing dog. Step your right foot between the hands, and hands to quad to help us to root and ground. High back toes, pull your right hip back, arms to the side. This time around, take your right arm up, give yourself a little nudge with your left hand. Right palm is facing down, left arm to the side, internally rotate, and then take your hands and find your hands behind your heart and lift up and back and up and back. Use the strap, use one arm, do what's available to you. And lifting up and back, and inhale and exhale. And slowly release, arms to the sky, and taking it all the way back down. Step it back, downward facing dog. And left foot between the hands. High crescent with your hands to your quad to begin, helping to root and ground, coming up high on your back toes. Arms to the side, left arm to sky. Bring your palm behind you and in towards the center of your shoulder blades. Right arm out, internally rotate, and find your hands or your strap or your shirt behind you, and bind the link together between your hands, and lift up and back and up and back. And we inhale and exhale right here, and slowly bringing yourself all the way back out. Arms to sky, and exhale, hands to floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Hands to hips, elbows to sky. Root your feet, come to standing, and release your hands. And we'll take our feet not even hip arms length apart, but just like a little stand apart, outer hip widths apart, so it feels nice and easy standing for feet. Hands to hips, bend your knees, and we're going to come down to elbows onto the top of the knees, and we can pull the belly button in, create space for the lower back. And then from here, we're going to release and fold all the way down. So you have options to stay here and have a good time releasing into your spine. or creating more space for the spine by having your sacrum higher than your lower back and toning your abdomen at the same time. Or if you would want to come with me and take a shoulder stretch or more space, not just for the lower back, but also for the space between the shoulders, and shins in and thighs out. Top of the head towards the mat. And this is a nice release for the whole spine, all the way up to between the shoulder blades, to the base of the neck. Shins in, thighs out, and switch. Fly your arms out, and then take them and switch them around. Shins in, thighs out. Press those shins in. Shoulder blades away from ears. Down on your back. One more breath. And then slowly release. Hands back to elbows. And then we'll take the back to the hips and come all the way back up to standing and come to the front of the mat. Big toes together. Inhale, arms to sky, root strongly down and reach strongly up and become a nice big conduit of energy, heart of earth, heart of source. Exhale, release, hinge and fold. And inhale, long spine. And exhale, place the hands, step back, downward facing dog, please. Press the palms, lift the upper arm bones. And then from here, step your right foot between the hands and we'll take our block back. We'll do two different mermaids, one with block and one without, and we'll see how it feels for us. Walk your right foot over to the left side of your mat, turn your block slightly out, and trace and track your femur onto the block. So your right hip is back, your left hip is forward, you're karate chopping your pinky toe side on your right foot down, and we're sitting nice and tall, toning the front, expanding the back body, left hand to the left foot, and we press the hand and the foot into each other, and we take our thumb and our index to the sky, and we reach it up and up and up, and create lots of space. And then from here, maybe we'll take and hike our foot into our arm crease and take our right arm up and over to the back and find our mermaid pose onto our block, sitting and rooting down and rising up all at the same time. And inhale and exhale, pressing your toes into the arm crease, and exhale, release, bringing it all the way back down and stepping back into downward facing dog and taking your block to the side, and we'll say goodbye to that block on that side. And we arch the spine, release the back, step the left foot between the hands and find our block, put it at an angle and walk our left foot over to the right side, and then find our femur onto the block and moving that left lower leg into a comfortable position. Tuck the toes under onto your right foot, left knee is slightly out, hips is forward, and we'll take our right arm up and back and find our inner foot. Press the hand and the foot into each other, and hips facing forward, and the thumb and index to the sky, and lifting nice and tall, activating feet, ankles, shins, side body is long. And from there, we might take our pinky toe foot side in towards our arm crease onto that right side, and bring the left arm up and perhaps over for a bind, and inhale and exhale, and pressing the hand into the hand and the back of the head in towards the arm, and lift forward and up and forward and up, and exhale, release, and take it all the way back down, and step your right foot back and hands to the floor. Help yourself back up to your downward facing dog, and pressing palms, lift the upper arm bones. Having that block underneath the femur helps us from collapsing in the lower back. Come forward to plank pose and lower all the way down, and inhale into cobra and exhale, bringing it back down, and push back to child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. Press the palms and make your way back up to tabletop and to downward facing dog. And this time around, we'll bring the feet back together, come up on the toes, bend the knees, lift your right leg up to the sky, and then we'll step our way over into pigeon pose without the block. If you needed the block, please do take the block, come forward, get a pigeon release after your mermaid. And we sit nice and tall in our spine, shoulders away from ears, tuck the toes, inhale and exhale. Creating space. You can stay right here and enjoy. You can put your head on a block, forearms on a block, or you can make your way up to your seat with your hands on your shin and your ankle. Lift your seat so your back knee is on the mat. Now we use all the power that we have, hand to inside of foot and the right arm up to the sky. And we press the hand and the foot into each other, and we lift and we lengthen. Then we spread our toes and we exhale, release, and take it back down. Tuck the toes, step back, down dog. Take your right leg up to the sky and make some circles up here. Make some nice circles, however you would like to circle your right femur. And then we bring it back down to the floor, feet together, come up on the toes, bend the knees, left leg up to the sky, bend your knee. One-legged dog, pigeon pose, second side. Come down onto your left seat. Right leg is long behind you. Tuck the toes, hike it back. Please do use the blocks if that makes your hips feel better. Forearms down. Long spine, ears and shoulders have space. Inhale and exhale. Left hip back, right hip forward, and again bring in blocks if needed. Anywhere, forearms or seat. If you want to come along or stay down or come along for one more version of our mermaid pose, then we'll make our way up onto the back knee, and we're kind of levitating ourselves, and the right hand and the right foot, and then the left arm up to the sky, lifting, karate chopping the entire left shin down into the mat. And we'll stay one more breath. Press your hand and your foot into each other. And exhale, release. Take it all the way back down. And step back to your downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Make little circles as needed. And then we'll come back to our downward facing dog and pedal about. Walk our feet halfway in on the mat and the hands halfway in, and find ragdoll. Second toe forward, feet out hip widths apart, hands in each and elbow. And we'll take ourselves a little bit back and forth and back. Top of head to the mat. Inhale and exhale. And release the spine, release the lower back, release your hamstrings, your glutes. Hands to the mat, turn your heels slightly in, come to Malasana with our heels slightly turned in and toes out. Hands to third eye, we bow down, tailbone down. There's a nice ripple effect for the entire spine to unravel, realign after our different quad stretches, mermaid variations. One more breath here. And then we'll take our seat and take our legs forward. Come to Pachimottanasana and take our inner thighs wide back and apart. Stretch our arms up to the sky. Hug the front side and hinge and fold forward. Hands around the lateral side of our feet. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hinge and fold. Shoulders away from ears. One more breath here. Full closure of our poses. And slowly bring ourselves back up. And hands by knees, we roll our way down onto our back, please. Vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. And arms to the side and feet on each side of our mat. And windshield wipe side to side. And releasing hips, lower back, IT band, glutes. We'll do one more. And then we'll take our knees into the chest and find our feet together, legs together. Take our right leg high up onto the left, arms to the side. Press your foot down and come to twist. Crossed-legged twist. And arms to side. You can take your nose over towards the right side. You can take your left hand onto the base of your right quad if you needed like an extra little help into a deeper twist. One more breath. And gently undoing the legs and coming over onto your back and switching sides. Feet together and the left leg high up onto your right leg. Press your right foot down and twist your way over onto the right side. You can take your nose, your gaze over towards your left palm. You can take your right hand on the base of your left femur. And then gently extend back out. Drop into your twist. And undoing your legs and coming back to the center. Knees to chest. Sacrum down, lower back lifting. Recalibrating our femurs into the hips, arms inside the legs, hands outside the feet, and knees towards shoulders. Shoulder blades onto the mat, sacrum onto the mat, knees to shoulders. You might straighten your right leg out for one more final leg stretch, and then your left leg out. And bringing it back up, knees together, hug everything in, bring your arms and squeeze your ears up towards your shoulders and your head up towards your knees. Squeeze your toes, your feet, your ankles, calves, upper legs, glutes, belly, side, back, rib cage, shoulders. Scrunch up your face. And exhale, release into your Savasana. And stay here as long as you would like, and as long as you feel like there's this buzzing around the energy fields that might need to exchange energy, physical energy, body. And then after that, we'll meet up into a nice, comfortable seat and take our 3 Ujjai breaths together and a short meditation. Find a comfortable seat on a block or on a pillow, hands on knees or hands in your lap, and pull your ears back. Sit nice and tall on your sit bones. And from here, we'll go back to moving our breath, the back of the throat, tongue at the roof of the mouth, and we exhale all the air out. And inhale for 3 to 5 counts. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And from here, come back to normal breathing and slide into a short, still meditation where we stack our hips and our shoulders, where we pull the ears back, and where we sit in the space that we just created for ourselves, free and clear and clean space. Stay for another 2 breaths here. And slowly bringing ourselves back into our bodies and spaces. And I want to thank you very much for joining me for this 13th session of yoga. And I hope you had a great time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. We have many more to come. They will come about once a week or so. And please subscribe if you haven't, and you'll get notifications for the next free video. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Namaste.